I don't know how to start this. I guess we can just start talking, but
Welcome back.
I'll do those audio intros later, but like for the
Oh, that's fine with doing like
Welcome back.
Don't make fun of
I
me.
forgot to cut to you when that happened.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome back to Talking Tea with Pilar and J.D. Andrea. Drea needs a camera.
No.
What?
She doesn't. She's right there.
JD, like, she eventually, as we upgrade,
She's fine.
she just told me she needs an angle as we upgrade.
All right, yo, what's up, y'all? We back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Back on our bullshit. Wait, what was it? What did Uncle Ron say? He couldn't get.
He said vulgar.
Vulgar.
my uncle listened to like 5 seconds of this podcast, and he said that we were too vulgar for him to listen. And I was like, what do you mean vulgar? I was like, did we talk about really gross things? And then he was like, brother, y'all are just vulgar. Y'all just two vulgar ass people. And I was like, what did we say? I don't know.
I curse like a damn sailor.
I think it's the cursing.
100%.
I think he's just saying that we're adults and we curse too much and we post it online for everyone to see.
Shit.
And he said, what are your children gonna say, brother? I was like,
We got the realest parents on the fucking block.
I
guess. Hope that's what my kid says.
I was just like, I don't really care what my kid thinks about what I did 5 to 10 years before they were born.
I think like
unless I was like a degenerate.
But I think like the illest thing like our kids could ever say to us is like our parents are real as fuck.
Yeah, I guess.
Like I would never get mad at my kid for saying that. Like don't go to school and say that goofy shit. Your
kid sounds hella.
I'm not raising no
hella
fucking
woke,
punk.
Hella woke and swagged out. Your kid sounds like they wear joggers and Air Nike.
Look who their fucking father is. Are you kidding?
Nike.
You were the jogger
Nike,
king, dog.
Nike Air Maxes. That's what our kids sound like. They wear the way.
Yeah, our parents are woke as fuck.
What'd you say? They're
real as fuck.
Dope as fuck.
Dope as fuck.
Ew, they're definitely not gonna sound like
but
that.
The way you said it just made me laugh.
My parents, dog. Yeah, my parents.
I definitely didn't say it like that, but okay,
all
sure.
All right. So our kids are on the playground and they're hanging out with their new friends, and their friends are like, oh, that's nice. What do your parents do? And then our kids, they look at them, and how do they respond? They go,
live their lives.
Our parents live their life. I mean,
it's none of your fucking business.
I'm talking about in the sense of like let's say a kid's all like, my parents a doctor, my parents a surgeon, and then our kids go,
dope as fuck.
Well, our parents are dope as fuck.
They wouldn't say it like Gabe.
I'm not saying they're gonna say it like that, but you just made our kids sound hella edgy and cool.
They are gonna be that way.
Not necessarily, because they're their own people. So how do you freaking know?
Oh my god, here you go.
Okay. Here I go. What?
You get so touchy about this.
I'm
sometimes.
not touchy. I'm just being honest. Like I don't know how our kids are gonna act. They might be weird little prude goofballs.
I mean, yeah, that's a possibility, but I mean, based on like they're half of our genetic coding.
But they're not half of your genetic personality.
Sir, genetic coding, half of me, half of you in a child. Have you also heard of and or like read about nature versus nurture? Things that they picked up via learned behaviors, things that are passed on through hereditarily. Like,
you trying to say I can't read?
No, I'm not saying that you can't read. I'm saying
But you're not saying I can't read.
No, I'm not saying that. You are literate. You can read.
Right.
I'm saying you're not well read on this
particular
subject.
Fucking excuse me.
Well read.
What?
Well read means like.
I know what it means. I know what it means because you know why. You know why? Because I'm fucking well read. Because I'm fucking well read. All right. Chill out with all that. All right. That ain't cool. It ain't. Okay. Wow, really?
Wow.
All right. I see.
Nobody called you like anything. You did that to yourself.
All right.
Anyways, what I was trying to say is that while our children will be their own people and have their own emotions and their own experiences and all those different things, there are going to be things that they pick up from us. Yes. And if they can pick up a little street smart savvy from me and not get punked on the playground, I'm here for that. Yeah. I'm not going to be upset. I'm just not.
Well, nobody said they were going to get punked on the playground. I'm talking about how you said they were going to be all swagged out and be like, our parents are dope as fuck. Or, our parents are dope as fuck. Or, our parents are dope as fuck, bro. Just leave us alone. Whatever, however they act.
You know, when you talk in or speak in accents like that, that would mean that type of language or that style, that vernacular is being spoken in the home. We don't talk like that. So bro, my kid wouldn't come out talking like this. Like, they're not going to speak like that.
Okay, well, you made them sound like they were supposed to be cool kids on the beach, and they're like, "Yo, my parents are dope as fuck, bro." But I
didn't say it like that, but okay.
All right, I get it.
Say my parents is dope as fuck.
I remember the word.
There's no bruh in that.
All right, I get it.
Welcome to the podcast, kids.
Yeah, what's up? We're back.
Yeah. By popular demand.
By popular demand.
You don't know what that's from?
No.
I can't remember the name of the gentleman, but he was really big in New Orleans as a performer and stuff like that. And there was actually a lawsuit between him or his estate, because he tragically passed away, and Beyoncé, because she used it in part of Formation. Yeah, when in the beginning of the video, it's like, "Woo, baby," or something like that. That's him.
Is it Lizzo? I thought that was her thing.
No. It's this man's voice, and she uses it. And I don't
without asking.
I'm not sure. I didn't look up all the scuttlebutt that was going on with that. I just remember I saw the original video of him saying, "Bitch, I'm back by popular demand. What happened at the New Orleans?" So yeah, it's just whatever.
I feel like I don't listen to enough Beyonce to remember all those
listen,
deep cut lyrics.
We were twerking to her today when we were working out. That was poor Emily. Emily, I love you so much, but it's sometimes I'm like, oh.
What is that? She can't twerk?
I don't know.
You calling out her twerk?
No,
skills?
I believe she can. She has she's too control. She has too much control over her body not to be able to. But, it's like me, Amber, Elle, and Nadia, and then I think it was Amber's sister. I can't remember her name, but she was really nice. And we're all black as fuck. And Amber's playlist was like every bomb ratchet trap song that's out right now, every TikTok trap song, and every other minute it was like like it up, and we were all twerking and dancing, and Emily just could not stop laughing because every time she turned around, we were bent over or doing something funny. I busted out the splits at one point. Like, it was just,
that's tight.
It was a vibe. Yeah, it was really fun.
A vibe I hear. That's nice. That's good. Your workout today went well. That's good. I also worked out. It was Amwala Caesar. He's trained me before, but I didn't work out with him personally. Corona. I just kind of he has a workout video with Beachbody, so I watched his beach
work.
I feel like that's how he says it.
Yeah.
What does he call his people?
Killers.
No, he did.
Come on, killer.
No, he says that too, but he's like, "Come on, soldier, get it up."
I think he did that today.
Don't you quit.
I think there was literally a guy who was like an ex-Marine.
Give me every fucking thing you have. Uncle Ron wants to see vulgar.
Yeah, that's a pretty vulgar workout. If we're going based off of his definition of vulgar.
Well, I think Imwala is the only one who has an explicit
yeah, probably
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
which I like, because it's like, everything else is like, and 2 and 3, and it's like, bitch, I'm dying. Nobody is over here smiling with this 2 and 3 bullshit. Like, I want to quit.
I like the fact that just he has the explicit version where on his workouts he'll be like, "Tell them kids to get the fuck out the room." And he's like, "Now fucking get it up." And he's just cursing them a shitstorm.
I love
funny
when he gets to the part where he's like, don't you fucking quit. You give me everything you got. And you're just like, bro, chill out. Like,
I sometimes hit mute. I'm like, I'm about to I'm like, all you making me want to do is quit. Like, but I mean,
Right?
I don't. I think I just kind of like let him keep doing his thing, and I just work at my own pace because I don't want to overwork myself.
I think just knowing him in real life, it
Yeah,
just makes it
that's-
impossible for me to take
Yeah, it's hard
it
to take
serious
it serious.
because I'm just like, sir, I'm not doing this with you. Like, no, just absolutely not. And then
Hey.
like his girlfriend Tiffany, who is freaking amazing and hysterical, I'd be like, girl, wait, he ain't doing that in real life.
Girl. I like the way you said girl. It's like the TikTok.
Oh my god.
Girl.
Don't do it, girl. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it.
I was going to say, because maybe we'll do this after, because I'm just like we're just kind of,
Right,
we're
yeah.
kind of just chatting.
Vibing.
We should talk about what we've been up to in the last 2 months. That makes more sense. I mean, other
Man.
than all the craziness happening in the world, we
Yeah.
can talk about some positive stuff that's happening in our own personal
that
lives.
would be nice. That
But
would
I
be
mean,
nice.
you know, we could touch base on whatever seems good. Can you do me a favor? Is it
No.
Please do it. Could you? I'll do it then.
No, I'm kidding. What is
I don't
it?
think you'll be able to reach. Just, you know,
What is it?
tell them what you've been up to.
What? No, I wanted you to go first.
What?
I didn't want to go first. What? Oh, I could have reached that.
That's all I wanted. Thank you. I just wanted that mirror in the background, because if I can see that mirror, I can see what's happening on these cameras, and I can stop being an OCD crazy person. Ow, shit.
Are you okay?
I'm trying to be. All right. So
So tell us, JD.
tell you.
What?
Tell me why.
What have you been up to? What have you been doing?
What have
with
I
your
been up
time?
to?
Share with us. Tell us
Wait,
your
I thought you were gonna go.
experiences.
Why I gotta
No,
go
no.
first?
Because I wanted you to go first.
No.
No.
What have I been up to? I don't what.
Twerking for a Birkin.
Yeah, a little twerk
Bussin'
here,
it.
twerk there, twerk.
Bless it. Bless it. Hey, bless it.
Man, I'm telling you, it was on some like OnlyFans demon time in there. Listen, it was,
What?
at one point, what's her face? Emily was throwing like the workout bands at us. And I was like, girl, you throwing the wrong kind of bands out for what we're giving you. We're giving you Magic City. Okay.
That's funny.
It was great.
That's hilarious. What have we been up to? I don't know. I mean,
What
you
have
know,
you been up to? You've been doing lots of cool things, dude.
I guess. Are we talking about cool things, or are we talking about how like life has impacted us over the last 2 months?
I guess it could be a little bit of both because I mean, they're not mutually exclusive, but like,
Nah, true. I feel that. I mean, me personally, I don't know. I'm not sure where to go with this, because I guess in my brain it's like the last time we podcasted was 2 months ago, and I think right before that
it's just crazy.
we started talking about all of that, like the whole pandemic stuff.
Yeah,
But then
we stopped right before the uprisings, and you know,
the uprisings. Yeah, I guess that's what you would call them. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
period.
Yeah, well then, you know, all the unfortunate stuff with like Black Lives Matter and George Floyd and all the people
Having to wake this dumbass country up because you know,
Yeah.
people are like, oh my god, racism. Oh my god,
And
is that new, bitch? You
racism-
know it's not new. Stop that.
racism and just the concept of wearing masks,
Cha-
which is so ridiculous.
I almost like literally took off on this dude in FedEx today because of that.
He wouldn't wear a mask.
First of all, sir, when you walk up, there's a whole line of people. So strike number friggin' 1. Okay. Number 2, you come in to ask the FedEx people a question, and then to ask them a question, he moves his mask down. Sir, they can hear you, boo.
Yeah.
And then he's like, is this the customer service line? And we all were like, yeah, dog, like there's people,
Don't you see customers?
and
Right.
then he's like, oh, okay, so I'll wait here. And this one guy turned around, he was like, hey, and I was like, there's a whole line of people that have been waiting outside. You should be there.
Mhm.
And he was just like, oh, like, yeah, fix your fucking
Wait, you
mask.
told him that?
Yeah.
Damn, you sassy. I love it.
I didn't have time for it. It was rude, and
And it was hot. You told me.
It was hot as hell. And then also I saw the Karen in him.
The Ken.
No.
What do they call them?
I said what I said. I saw the Karen in him. Because the fact that you walk past all these people to ask a question. Okay, fine. Maybe you want a little clarity because there isn't signage. You want to understand, like, hey, is this where I go? Okay, cool. You move your mask down to ask a question, and then you just rooted firmly in the spirit that you're not moved. Take your ass outside. Go.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Definitely move your ass to the back of the line.
Get the fuck out.
I've seen people try that, and I'll be like, I'll take a big goofy ass step in front of them and be like, you can get the fuck behind me if you think you that slick. But
and not after I've personally stood outside for 30 to 40 minutes. Right side of my face is like crispity crackety bacon. You damn sure ain't just gonna walk in here.
Bacon.
Sizzling. Crispy.
Hot.
Damaged. Like I aged 2 years on the side of my face so your little punk butt could come in here. No. You gotta go.
Yeah, people be trying, people. You good?
Yeah.
Try and grab the little.
You see. Oh, that's mean. Why would you do that?
What do you mean?
You went.
Yeah, I tried to blow it out of the way.
You saw I was trying to catch it and you blew it.
You weren't going to catch
and
it.
What have you been up to these last 2 months, John David?
I don't freaking know, honestly.
You've been streaming a lot. Your streams are lit.
I feel like we should talk about you.
Why?
Because I'm just me. Like, not that
you always do this.
No, like, I feel like
follow JD. I don't need followers.
No, stop. Listen, I wasn't trying to say that. I'm trying to say, like, I feel like we should start. That's like part of the stuff we should talk about in the beginning, but I don't know. I've been live streaming a lot. I've been playing video games a lot. I've been speaking my truth a lot. I've been uploading and posting things that I want to post. I mean, I guess I've been posting things that I want to post on the internet, and I've been also auditioning for a lot of really cool things that are quarantine.
We auditioned together.
Yeah, we auditioned together. And we auditioned together for a commercial. Yeah, I told my agent, I was like, book me out because this week is our wedding anniversary and we're gonna do something special. But
Crazy.
I told him to book me at 3 years. I told him to book me out for this week just in case I get a call back. But they were like, but I told her, I was like, I'm under the impression I'm not going to get a call back because it's been a while. And she said, honestly, I don't know the way things are working.
You never know, yeah.
She was like, this could happen. It could happen now. It could happen later.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, either way, I'm not available. So, like, you know, I was like, we did the audition a week ago. They can figure out, like, to contact us. So, you know, worst case scenario, I go right home and knock it out. But, yeah. Other than that, I'm trying to think. I don't think I've been doing anything spectacular. I mean, I've been just doing the same. I've been uploading a lot more, which is good. I've been consistent on my gaming channel specifically.
But even your streams have been really fun because you're not just doing like the gaming, you're also doing, you know, sometimes you just sit and chat with everybody and you guys just have like a fun, nice, like tacky time. Mm-hmm. Other times you're playing games like that new Samurai.
Ghost of Tsushima.
That too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's been pretty cool. Like your streams are, honestly, they're like parties. Like you have like the hype train and like moderators and the chat is always, if you go to his streams for no other reason, please go for the chat. If you listening to this or watching this are in the chat and you're part of the fabulous tacky time that takes place, God bless you. It is, I will literally enter your stream while you're in here and I'm laying in bed and just read the chat and be like cracking up.
Oh, the chat be fun.
Fun. The chat is lit. Some of the people in the chat need to be like comedy writers because their little like quick quips put me on the floor. I'll be in there cackling.
Yeah, they cool. Chat goes hard. I enjoy the streams. They're really fun. Thank you, chat.
Especially when
you come through and help us make money. Yes, is that what you want to say?
But I make money off of my
being hilarious. Jesus Christ. She pulled up. You pull up to one stream and make a joke, and you all of a sudden you're whatever.
Oh wait, back. Woo.
What?
Put some respect on my fucking name. Sorry, Uncle Ron, if you ever hear this. Oh, I'm so sorry, but your little nephew is trying to play your niece.
Wait,
okay.
What? It's what
I made money because I made us money because I showed up. No, I got paid because I was funny.
You got paid because you're hilarious, honey. Yes. Is there any other way I can say it that makes it more valid for you?
I know it's valid. I don't need you to say it a certain way just to make it. It is. It's a fucking fact, dog. Like I pulled in $70 in like 5 minutes.
Yes.
Because I got jokes. Because I'm funny.
You are very funny. You do got jokes, and yes, I'm aware of everything you're capable of. Also, get your knee out of my shot.
Are you fucking kidding?
Get your knee. Get your
Listen, on an OnlyFans, that was like $30 worth of content there.
Hold on.
That's my foot.
Wait, let me see that foot.
No, ew.
Wait, I'm not gonna show anything. Let me see it.
What? It's a little dry.
No, put your foot down. I just want to. I'm looking at it for myself. Oh, all right. I was looking at that.
What?
Little hairies.
Yeah, you've never noticed those before?
I didn't know girls kept hair on their feet.
I mean, nobody goes. I mean, unless you're like one of those psychos that are into like toe sucking, I don't really see the point.
Oh, so you just let it ride.
JD, we've been together 10 years and you just now notice this shit. I think I'm doing okay. I think I'm doing a bang up job of keeping my body maintained. Thank you.
Hey, let me get some clippers.
Hook me up. Hook me the fuck up. Because you know what? I don't feel like bending over and shaving my toes like I used to for you. Because you never
used to?
Yeah.
What you mean? What happened?
JD, I
Where
realized
you been at?
You didn't notice.
What? I'm here.
It's 10 years in, bro. It's too late. No.
What?
Listen, I keep everything else trimmed up pretty nice so you can let the toe go.
Go on, trim them suckers.
JD, I swear to God.
I swear to God, too.
You don't care about the hair on my knuckles?
You got hair on your knuckles?
Yeah.
What? Nah.
Look, it's really light.
That's different. That's like cute little hairs.
It's so funny, though, because, you know, when I was in school, getting my hours for my license.
Also, damn, bro.
We would be shut up.
Get your
my dirty feet. I'm dirty.
You're not dirty,
Linty.
Pilar. You're not dirty. You just never wear socks around the house, and you never Swiffer the floors. And
I do Swiffer the floor sometimes, not all the time.
Like I said, you sometimes Swiffer the floors. I Swiffered the kitchen today. I was going to Swiffer the living room, but you be stepping in what is
fluff.
No, you just step in what is our floors because we haven't been able. Well, we're able to clean, but we if we ever wanted to call anyone to help clean, if ever, then what? I'm just saying we haven't had the opportunity since the COVID, and then you put your feet on my shit, and I don't like it, which is fine.
So why even have me in here?
Because we got a podcast.
Well. Then you brought
it would
this
just
on
be
yourself.
it would be I brought this on myself. You just can never wear socks is what you're saying.
I can, but then you complain because my socks are linty and they
okay,
look
my bad.
bad.
You can never wear sandals is what I mean in the house.
No, why?
You don't have to, but it's just one.
I don't know how you do it. Like honestly,
I do it because I know the floor is dirty and I don't want my feet to get dirty. It's that simple. Floor dirty equals feet dirty.
Did you do that when you were a kid too?
I mean, yeah.
Really? Like not high school, like maybe a little younger? Like did you always have like kind of like house shoes?
I'm just the type of person where if I come into a house that's nasty, I keep my shoes on. It's that simple. I got a few friends who got nasty ass floors. If my feet are cleaner than your floors, that's a problem. That's a motherfucking problem. Dead ass.
Let's not get into the house thing. Let's not do that.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm done talking about what I've been up to. Please tell people what you've been doing. Jesus Christ.
Jumping jacks.
Come on now.
Oh my God.
Pilar started her own.
Okay.
I think we literally have not mentioned this.
I think we have though, because no, we did because
we
I
mentioned
wore
it, but not on a podcast.
Yes, we have because I wore the shirt on a podcast. I mean, we'll obviously mention it right now, but I have.
Did you?
Yeah, we talked about it. I think it was like episode 2.
All right. Well, you keep talking, and I'm gonna look.
Okay. So I've been a little busy. Let's see here. Most of you guys know, if you're new here, what up? I started a beauty apparel clothing line, or really just beauty apparel and accessory line, because now we have jewelry, called Lashes and Seams, and it's made by me, a beauty babe who works in the industry, and it's made for, I created it for anybody that loves beauty and fashion and all of the above. So yeah, what I've been up to is I had launched it last year, but I created a couple of new collections based on everything that was going on. So we all know COVID, Rona, she's the wackest bitch ever. And in my industry, in the beauty industry, not the YouTube one, like licensed people, we can't work. And I wanted to be able to do something to be able to give back to the people in my industry, specifically the Professional Beauty Association has been doing, they started a COVID-19 relief fund because when all the lockdowns first started happening, beauty professionals were not covered. And by most states, not Social Security, most states unemployment, we couldn't even apply. So they created the relief fund so that people could apply and get stipends. And I thought that was just amazing. And it was something that I wanted to do, but I just did not have the bandwidth for. So thank God for them. They are godsends. Erin Walter there is just a queen. So I created a shirt called Support Your Local Beauty Gang, and $10 from every single shirt that I sell gets donated to the Professional Beauty Association, to that COVID relief fund, to just help, because they can only give out money if they have money. So I've been working on that. And then, with all the uprisings and, the unfortunate loss of George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery and, just everything that's been going on in this tired ass country, I wanted to use my company to do something cool. And a movie that I love that some of you may know is called Troop Beverly Hills. And I've been throwing around this design idea to do something like Troop Quarantine Hills, which I'm probably going to end up releasing in a couple of weeks. Because I started sketching, whatever. And so when everything started happening, I was like, you know what, I can give money, or not give money, but I can raise money for, people in my working community. I need to do something for my community. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a Black woman, period. So I came up with Troop Equality Hills. So I came out with these shirts, and one's pink, one's green, and the front says Troop Equality Hills. The back says All Black Lives Matter, period. And there's a denim jacket, and it was kind of my first cohesive, I guess you could say, edit collection, capsule collection, whatever you want to call it. So it was the 2 shirts, the denim jacket, and then I started incorporating jewelry into the line, 100% 14K gold filled. So you can treat it like real gold. It takes a very long time to tarnish if you take care of it properly. And so I, have just been really focused on promoting the shirts and the jewelry and selling it and packaging up the orders. I also do consulting for a cosmetics brand that a friend of mine owns, called Ho Cosmetics. That's right. Ho. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me with her. She's just incredible. And there's been a lot of change with that. We've moved offices. We had to hire more people. She's filming a reality show that's in the vein of The Office that I'm also a part of, and I basically run all of the operations there. So I deal with like labs and everything, invoicing, I'm like the business administrative side of her brain. And then in California, we had gotten the go ahead to go and reopen, for beauty professionals, and my dream space came up. I have wanted to have a space in Burbank forever, since like 1942. And I always wanted a place on Burbank Boulevard on Magnolia, in Magnolia Park. And I found this space because I needed to find a new spot from my old spot. And this perfect little studio came up, and I leased it, which is really exciting because it's a big upgrade from my old studio. more than 2 times the size, and the rent is way more expensive. So I started moving into there, and then we got shut down again. I hadn't even really started my lease. I'd signed it, but they gave me July free, so my lease starts in August, and fucking stupid ass Gavin Newsom decided to shut us down with no warning, like none, and without any data to support that the numbers in California had been going up due to people going to salons. Like, no, dog, it happened because you opened gyms like a degenerate to appease big corporations, I'm fucking sure. And then people at these beaches, I personally just don't think the beaches should be open. Like, unpopular opinion.
You can't even stop some of them crazy people. They refuse.
Anyways, California has its own issues. So to make it a little more succinct, because I'm rambling, I have been working on my one business, lashes and seams, because right when I started working on the boho club, I got shut down.
That's all good.
I would announce to my clients, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to try to open on August 15th. I can't wait to have you guys in here. And then a week later, it's like, nah, fuck it. Fuck your shit. Yeah. And
you do it outside.
Yeah. Let me have somebody. The fact that grown adults, elected officials, the governor of California and California State Board of Barbering and Cosmetology, which falls under the Department of Consumer Affairs. Their entire department is created to protect the public. These fucking idiots got together and they all said, hey, here's a great way that people can still work in your industry. Why don't they fucking do it outside in the middle of summer when it gets 100+ degrees outside? They can put up a tent, but they can't block off more than one wall. And yeah, let's do that. Even though that means their liability insurance won't be applicable because they don't insure the fucking parking lot for liability. You can't do color services in that heat, which any hairdresser, color is your mortgage payment. Nobody's out here fucking making skrill off of haircuts like that. If you are, God bless you, but that is not the common thing in expensive ass California. And the fact that they think you can whack somebody in a parking lot is just,
I think it's really ridiculous. Just like as adults, it's just hey man, what if they do it outside?
But it's also,
what does that mean?
Well, it's also, in my opinion, a way to, how do I say this delicately? It is a way for, I guess, them to have plausible deniability, because if you're giving us the option, because the verbiage that they use is extremely specific, you're giving us the option to go back to work. So if we choose not to, because we don't have a parking lot or our clients aren't comfortable, whatever, does that affect our unemployment? Yeah. Because unemployment directly asks you, did you refuse work? If you chose not to work, and you can because of the state mandate, you may not be eligible for unemployment, which, by the way, great for shutting down California when people are still waiting 12 weeks for fucking payments to come through, bro.
So wait, is that a loophole that they wanted to kind of do in order so they could avoid having to give out unemployment to certain people?
it would ease up. If you think about it, it would ease up unemployment because you're giving us the option to work. If we choose not to work, we are refusing work.
Yeah.
Because the state has now said, hey, it's possible, so y'all figure it out, or we don't know what to do. But then the problem with that also is that liability insurance, that's why a lot of people aren't doing it and they're trying to fight it. Because let's say my spot, we have a huge parking lot. Yeah, you could go out there and cut hair in a tent, Jesus, and get your nails done and do all that stuff. But let's say somebody gets COVID. Let's say somebody, gets heat stroke because it's too hot outside, or they get a crazy sunburn, or the chemicals react crazy. What a number of things. Your liability insurance, 90%, maybe more, liability insurance does not cover it, because your liability insurance, when you fill it out, you literally have the square footage of your salon in that. That does not include the parking lot.
Yeah, that would be weird, right?
Exactly. So let's say a hairstylist or an esthetician, whoever, let's say they get injured, right? Their insurance isn't covering that.
Because you're outside.
Exactly.
They goddamn, that's some.
And how am I going to give somebody a facial? I'm doing extractions, opening up your fucking pores.
Not in the sun.
Child. No, how about screw the sun?
What do they think?
Cars driving by, the dust.
What do they think is going to make a difference in being outside or inside when it comes to working on stuff like that?
Literally. What is they think, because it's open air first and like
they're not scientists. You're not a scientist. Like, that's the dumbest shit ever.
It is. It was the biggest. I told you, it was the biggest slap in the face. I thought it was a joke, and one of my friends hit me up and was like, "Girl, did you see this?" And I was like, "Get off my phone." And she's like, "No, this is real." I checked my email, and sure enough, tired ass email from DCA, Department of Consumer Affairs, like, that we've given you an option. Fuck you and your option. Yeah. How is that safe? How is that safe for the practitioner? How is that safe for the client? That it's environmentally, it does not work. You had us not working for 4 months. Not to mention, they only allowed some people who perform personal services to go back to work. So nail techs, brow techs, lash people, we had to wait to work. Even though they opened gyms, we still had to wait, because
don't get me started.
Do you know what they say?
The gyms are the stupidest shit ever.
But do you know what they said? We had to wait because of the close proximity we have to our clients' faces. Are you kidding? What do you think a gym is? Oh, but I'm sorry. Were you
sweatshop?
Yeah, but were you getting heat from major corporations like LA Fitness, and 24-hour Fitness,
putting a bunch of money into this economy type of thing?
Well, and also 24-hour Fitness, or one of them, LA Fitness or 24-hour Fitness, one of them is on the verge of, they sent out an email about filing for bankruptcy.
Yeah, I get emails from them at least. Shoot, I keep looking at them emails like, why am I paying for this?
No, but you're still on, you haven't unsubscribed.
I haven't unsubscribed from them. LA 24, Orange Theory, all of them. I'm like, I need to pull so they don't pull no money.
Yeah, but the thing with that is that that those places could open and people could go work out, but half of us still had to wait. Then you open back up, and we have more rules and restrictions, which is fine. That's what we are trained in: sanitation and disinfection. Period. That is. Fuck, if you don't really learn how to do your job. You learn the basics of cutting hair, the basics of being an esthetician, you learn the basics of everything, but with the number one thing they pump into you: sanitation, disinfection. You have to know staphylococci, all these different viruses, infections, how to prevent MRSA, what to do if someone is exposed and they're bleeding, there's so many different things. So you're gonna shut us down when we are probably one of the cleanest places to be. And then also, do you know how much money people spent to reopen? Because they had to buy more barbicide, cavicide, gloves, masks, face shields, all kinds of stuff. People spent hundreds to thousands of dollars only for you to shut us down with no warning. Then you have the audacity to send out a mandate saying we can work outside. Who's buying tents, Gavin? Let me know.
Yeah, because that's another bill. Tents,
extension cords, shampoo bowls, foot spas, all different kinds of tools. You have to buy more barbicide, more cavicide. Make it make sense, Gavin.
Yeah, they don't. No, they're just trying to. You know why they're pulling all these weird things is because we have the highest amount of whatever at this point. Not that
13.6%. What the fuck am I paying my taxes for?
Not that that's a good reason for why they are slamming the hammer down on people who work in your specific
industry.
Yeah, your specific industry.
Mind you, they make so much money off of us.
Yeah,
tax-wise.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, just the fact that makes no sense to stifle the most capable group of people in order to make come back and bring some sort of money to the economy. So
it's preposterous.
Yeah, it's America.
Like, I dragged him on Instagram because I was just like, so I want you to, I'm sure he didn't see it. I don't really care. I just had to get it out. But like, you know, I told it, I
Maybe
wrote,
he did.
I hope he did.
Maybe he did, and
I hope he fucking did.
But like, maybe he did, and maybe he you know, like he can't sleep at night because.
Good, come see about me. Pull up, Newsome. Pull up.
Come see about me.
Come see about me. Bring you and your little wife.
You know what's funny? The way you're talking, I'm not trying to make fun of you. It sounds like the Catch Me Outside.
Good.
It sounds like,
because that's the energy.
It sounds like
that's the energy.
It sounds like an episode of Dr. Phil.
Catch Me Outside. How about that? What's up? Because it's ridiculous. I was writing and I'm just like, I need you to make it make sense. You allowed gyms to open. They are not by law.
Bars too. Yeah, that didn't make sense.
Listen.
And face masks weren't even mandatory.
I can't
optional.
I can't okay, I gotta focus because
I was gonna say, if this
boil.
is, I don't want you to get too upset. I wanted to talk about good things too.
We will.
Got it.
Let me get this out. So I wrote this long comment and I was just like, listen, I want you to make it make sense because gyms were allowed to open. They are not required by law to use the same standard of disinfectant that we are. So like our tools, anything that we use or touch has to be soaked for a minimum of 10 minutes in barbicide. Okay? That is tuberculosidal, virucidal, it's bacterial, like it covers everything, right?
I have never seen a gym disinfect.
I have
in my
but
life.
It is not. They're using like basic ass Lysol. They're not soaking anything.
I've seen them wipe down machines with like wet
rag.
with wet rags.
You know what I'm saying?
I've never seen a gym do anything more than that.
Right. So you're letting a place like that open, but the first of all, the basic stuff, take all the COVID stuff out of it, right? The steps that we have to follow, and yes, I'm not ignorant to the fact that there are always going to be fucking idiots who don't follow. Those people are the outliers, okay? That's not everybody is not like that. Big major salons and, you know, people who give a shit about their business, they're taking care, right? So you have these gyms reopen and people, you know, I've seen people not wear masks. I've seen people wear masks. I've seen the type of disinfectant that they use. And I'm just like, they are not required. They could literally use like Dr. Bronner's and water. It's a natural soap. Like it's not going to save you from anything. So they can use that. But the people that are trained in blood exposure, bacteria, viruses, and how to prevent them, we can't work? Are you fucking kidding me? That is the dumbest shit. Do you know 600 hours? Actually, I take that back. 608 hours. The minimum is 600. I did 608 because I wasn't paying attention. But whatever. 600 hours. Before I could even go onto the salon floor at school, I had to finish 10A and 10B. Those are literally bacteria and viruses, how to prevent them. It is drilled into your head. Out of the 600 hours of that, I would strongly say 400 is bacteria, like it's sanitation and disinfection. When you take your state board exam, it's a nationalized test. Anybody that's taken this, the NIC, I think it's called, can attest to the fact that most of that 80 to 90% smooth, easy sanitation and disinfection. So you're going to tell me people that have trained, do continuing education, go to trade shows, invest in proper PPE and barbicide and all these different things. You pressed about us and you're saying California is led by science. So pull up the fucking charts. Pull them up. Because all you did was like, oh, these counties are shut down and like, immediately. Okay, cool. So you love putting out stats. You love putting out numbers. Where is it at, Gavin? Because I'm confused as how in Ohio, 2 hairdressers had masks on. Between the 2 of them, they saw 147 clients. One of them had not the clients. One of the hairdressers had tested positive for COVID. She wore a mask. She wore gloves. Proper disinfection and sanitation. Not a single one of those clients and 147 people in a weekend caught COVID. I'm confused. Make it make sense. So where are the numbers for this state proving that our places of business are cesspools? Because by having us work outside, people are going to start working from home, which again is against our licensure. But what are people supposed to do? We're backed up on unemployment. People aren't getting paid. People have rent to pay. People have kids to feed. Because that's another thing now. Now that we have the option to work, buildings some of them aren't being as forgiving this second lockdown. Some of them are like, hey, cut hair outside and pay this rent. People can't pay that. So then they got to break their lease. Like, bro.
Trust me, none of it makes sense because they talking about defunding education before defunding police.
That's what they've been doing.
I know.
First and foremost.
They're talking about if you're going to go to school online, well, you don't need to stay here to go to school online. They're trying to kick people
I know. They're trying to kick
country.
foreign students out, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Also, they're trying to kick foreign students out. They're trying to say that the schools don't need funding if you're going to be working online. And I'm like, yo, y'all need to stop this. This is lunacy at this certain point.
That doesn't surprise me because teachers have been defunded for the past 50 years. There is no reason. I thought it was incredible when I went to high school. I thought it was absolutely incredible. I went to high school in Orange County, and the parking lot, was kind of split in half. So you have the teacher's parking lot and you have the student parking lot. It never made sense to me how my classmates were driving better cars than the fucking educators. Like, are you kidding me? I remember this girl, I won't say her name, pulled up in a brand new, showroom new 750 drop top IL, tricked out, sports package, everything, rims, leather, piping, all of it. Do you know how her brother graduated from that high school?
How her brother graduated?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Her parents paid some of the teachers off.
I believe it.
That's like how much dumb money that family had.
Aunt Becky vibes.
Yeah. Ooh, child.
High school though? Yeah, you got some dummies out there who can't finish high school.
But then you have the teachers who are dealing with these fucking entitled pieces of shit pushing old Civics.
They probably don't even live in that area. They probably have to drive from a certain area to work in Orange County. Yeah,
I mean, I watched this documentary or this like Vice special, I don't know, something on YouTube about rural communities that have been suffering for the past 10, 15 years because teachers can't afford to work there because there's no budget. Like, teachers pay for a lot of the things that you see in their classroom. So when you see a teacher, like a classroom that looks really cool and there's all these nice things for the kids, that is more often than not coming from their personal money that they barely make any of now. Like, it is insane to me. You have these fucking cops, no shade, I have friends that are cops, cool, whatever, but some of them are douchebags, right? So you have these cops in riot gear. Do you know how expensive that is? One guy's thing or woman's thing of riot gear is enough for 33 pieces of PPE for nurses. What the fuck?
Yeah, because
you could put that money into education. Like, what?
America, man.
It's disgusting. This country ain't shit.
We got a problem here. It's
Who's
just
we?
The ones that were trapped here. But
they have a problem.
I was gonna say, well, yeah. I mean, it's just one of them things where, like, all of it is really dumb, ignorant stuff, and we're trapped in this country that we have people who lean towards one side, lean to another. We all can't just come together. Everybody on the
We're not trapped.
No, I mean if we could move to a different country and I could continue working, I would not lie. I would bounce too.
Listen, Ingrid said there's acting work out there. Gil is in production.
That's funny. But I was gonna say, it's more the fact that we just can't come together. Well, we're not. This is just one of the worst little 4-year things we've ever dealt with.
Well, not even that. This country is not built on the idea of community and helping each other. It is not. It's never
have been.
It's never been built on that. So it always cracks me up when people are so shocked. Not you, but other people. You know, you see them on the news or in different things online, and they're just like, I just don't understand why we can't come together. Bitch, because this country is literally about being selfish. It is literally about
taking advantage of each other, but also looking out for yourself, pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, not helping your neighbor. Not seeing somebody and reaching out. Like everybody, you know, a lot of people in America think that socialism is so bad. And there are a lot of negative sides of socialism, but there are some things that they get right. And the capitalistic society that we live in and the way that this country took it on, it was just built to be like, oh, well, you don't have it together. Oh, well, like Paul Ryan, fucking Republican psycho. He's a perfect example. I read something where in order to intern for him, one of his required readings for his interns was that book by Anne Ryan or whatever. It's basically this book. I can't remember the name of it. Drop it in the comments below if you know what I'm talking about. And it's this book with this belief that everybody should, like, there really shouldn't be like a central government. And if you have a bridge, like, you should it's all about you being on your own, everybody being on their own, doing their own thing, taking care of their own shit, and having like their own like small economies. And I'm like, that's quite literally what America is. Like, it is not the fact that states are running out of their trust funds, which every state has a trust fund. That's how they pay for unemployment and all those different things, and, you know, put money back into the cities. But states are running out of that, which means they're not going to be able to pay unemployment. You know, people are going to get displaced. You're not going to be able to feed their kids, families, all those different things. And the fact that one senator's response, I can't remember which one it was, or congressman, whoever the fuck it was, I can't even keep these idiots straight anymore. File bankruptcy. What? For the government.
For the state.
For the state.
States can file bankruptcy. Yes, they can. That is a whole thing. But the fact that it's not like, let's figure out how to keep everybody like whole. Let's figure out, even if we got to trim the fat. But no, America, and especially with this Cheeto face demon that's in the office, I can't. You fucking sociopathic, just fucking degenerate. His mom was a fucking dumbass. His dad was a legitimate sociopath. Like, his dad was sick.
His dad looked like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
You should hear his dad speak. That's why 45 is like that. His dad was worse. Oh my God. I actually want to read the book written by his niece, Mary Trump. She came out with a book because Donald Trump had a brother who sadly passed away from alcoholism, which I personally believe was brought on by his psychotic ass family. But it's just like he just perpetuates this, you know, oh, America was never great, so let's start there. And then, you know, oh, big business, you do this, you do that, like money. And it's like, that's not what life is all about. And if you want to push this capitalistic bullshit on people, like, you're not doing anything to actually help this great nation. Like, you're not.
No, yeah, definitely.
It just makes me sick. Like, we have children in cages, and this is supposed to be the greatest nation in the world. What the fuck?
Yeah, all lives matter, except for.
You want to send me tonight? That's what you want to do?
No, I'm trying to talk about positive things. You're going off on a tangent. Drea, get out of my bathroom. Sorry.
She just wants to
goofy
be
ass
close to
cat.
you.
I can hear her jumping in through my bathroom. Yeah, all lives matter unless it's Latinos at the border, gay people, black people.
I mean, black people are only a 3/4 human, so we could never.
Like I said, there's that. Trans people, anyone who has a differing opinion other than USA, anyone who takes a knee at a football game.
I'll lay down.
Right.
I'll go to sleep.
Oh my God. I'm gonna throw something at her.
JD, just let it go.
No,
we're
I don't.
Podcasting. Like.
Oh, please. What does that mean? That means I can't live my life and podcast?
God, do what you need to do.
All right, cool. Thanks. Stop.
Really?
I didn't hit her. I know I didn't hit her, but I spooked her. I could tell. You could hear her little.
Anyways,
little neck.
What else are we talking about?
Well,
because we're gonna go too deep with that, and I'm gonna get really crazy.
I don't even want to talk about that crap anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's just we're all in it. We all know that it sucks, and for those of us that are sane, we know that like the way that things are being ran, it's not gonna get any better, and hopefully things change this fall. But regardless of that, wear a mask. It's that simple. Put on a mask.
Above your nose.
When you're in public, use hand sanitizer. Wash your ass. Stop playing with me and wash your ass. I know your ass ain't not your literal ass. I'm talking about wash you. Wash everything that is you. Wash your shit and stop fucking around, man. Because it's frustrating. Like we're
so aggravating.
Our country is not. What's the word? Curve or curb?
Curve.
We're not curving the virus. We have the most cases. I don't even know what happened to our state. I was like, what? Cali?
I can tell you.
No, I know what happened because I've seen videos. I've seen videos of people saying,
oh my God, like I love the beach. I just like want to tan. Bitch, take your stupid ass home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
Trust me. I have buddies of mine who have been doing viral videes of them trying to go give masks.
I know, in Huntington.
Those guys. And they went to their own city of San Clemente. They're comics too.
Ooh.
And they went there and people were just ignorant.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Yeah.
Don't believe it. Calling it a hoax.
Yep.
Young kids talking about it's 5G.
Yep.
I'm like, yo, there's science behind it though. Why?
No, that's not. No, that's not science. That's not real science.
For them.
Yeah. For them.
No.
It's not real. It's not real science. God created our lungs, and if the good Lord wants me to live, I'll live. Okay, fair point. If the good Lord wants you to live,
I just need them all to catch it. Not because I want anything to happen to them.
Yeah, but like
I just want them to know.
Okay.
Sorry, I apologize. You've been cutting me off this whole time. I haven't meant to cut you off, but I did just now. I apologize.
Okay.
But you've been cutting me off.
Sorry.
And I haven't said a word.
Why not?
Because we're podcasting and you can't be helped. What you mean? You gonna do that. That's how you talk.
Okay.
So it's on you. And now you forgot or something. Because that's usually how it goes. You're like, I don't even know where my last thought is. That's usually how it jumps into. And then I gotta feel all guilty because I spoke over you. Even though you've been speaking over me for the last 20, 30 minutes and I haven't said a word. Because I kept track of what I was going to say. But go on, it's all you. I'm not even trying to be an asshole. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for stepping on your words.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay, so it's your turn.
I've said what I said.
Why don't you just admit you forgot?
No. I haven't forgotten.
What? Well, I want to know.
Oh, no.
Well, then how are we going to continue?
We're going to change the subject.
Why do we have to change the subject? Because I stepped on your words?
I'm done now.
Okay, well, guess what? I'm gonna step on you. Yeah, karma. What'd you get, Charlie horse?
No.
What was it?
You fucking douchebag.
What was it?
I'm not going to say what it was.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Maybe it's some personal, whatever.
Yeah.
One of your toe hairs. One of your toe hairs jump.
Dog, like, go to the next fucking subject.
Okay.